I'm 26, 32 weeks pregnant with my first child, and my husband Felix, 27, has been my rock through this whole journey. Felix is a builder, so when we found out we were expecting, we got to work on the nursery right away. We wanted it done early, no last-minute stress. We agreed on a calm, minimalist vibe, soft grays, wooden accents, and a few stuffed animals for warmth. It's practically finished, and I love it. It feels like our little haven for the baby, but my mother-in-law Linda has been making it her mission to mess with that vision, and it's driving me up the wall. Linda's always been a lot. She's the type who gives backhanded compliments and thinks she knows best about everything. Since I got pregnant, she's been better, mostly. She still makes snide comments like telling me to lose some weight for the baby's health, knowing I struggled with anorexia years ago. I usually bite my tongue and let Felix handle her, but lately she's been showing up uninvited. I work from home and she'll just waltz in, ask me to make her lunch, and then head straight for the nursery. She's been rearranging things, moving pillows, swapping out decor, and once she brought an entire IKEA bag of stuff that clashed with our style. I'd smile, say, "Thanks for the thought," and quietly put things back after she left. But it was starting to feel like she was marking her territory in my baby's space. Yesterday, she pushed me over the edge. She showed up unannounced, looked me up and down in my joggers and said, "Really? Thank God Felix isn't here." I was already exhausted from a sleepless night and a mountain of work, but I let it slide. Then she marched into the nursery, noticed I'd removed some fairy lights she'd hung near the crib and a pillow she'd added, and started interrogating me. I explained they were safety hazards. Fairy lights by a crib? No way. She rolled her eyes and launched into this speech about how she raised 3 kids, how I should take her advice, and then staring right at me said, "You're really not going to be a good mother at this rate." I froze. The words hit like a punch. Maybe it was the pregnancy hormones, maybe it was the exhaustion, but I couldn't take it anymore. I told her to get out of my house. My voice was shaking, but I meant it. She got huffy, grabbed her things, and stormed out. Now I'm second-guessing myself. Felix says he'll talk to her and make it clear she can't rearrange anything without our permission, but I'm wondering if I overreacted. I know Linda means well in her own pushy way, and maybe I could have handled it more calmly, but this is our baby, our home, our space. I've spent months making that nursery perfect, researching every detail to keep our kids safe, and she waltzes in like it's her project. It's not just about the fairy lights or the pillow, it's her acting like she gets to call the shots. I'm protective of this space, and I don't think that's wrong, but part of me feels guilty for snapping. My hormones are all over the place, and I don't want to start a war with my mother-in-law before the baby's even here. Felix is on my side, but I can tell he's stressed about keeping the peace. Am I the asshole for kicking my mother-in-law out after she tried to redecorate our nursery? Thanks for listening, and if you want to hear more interesting stories, just click the link below.